What's up, man?
It's good, bro.
Finally here, bro.
Yes, sir.
Finally here, man. Finally here.
Good to be home, you dig?
Facts.
Appreciate y'all for traveling out here, man. Pleasantville, New Jersey, Atlantic City, New Jersey, we here.
Listen, we came for the real, man, so you know.
Episode 3.
Facts.
The redemption story of me, your boy, Lenny Cooke, you dig?
Glenpool Harding basketball heads, y'all know what it is, the podcast, Lenny Cooke story. Never done, never been, and never will be another. All right? Let's go. Let's go.
Ready? Yeah. You have just stepped into the world of chaos. Where everybody go hard. Come on. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Or go home. Never back down. You gotta hold your own. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. East Coast. Go hard. West Coast. Go hard. Midwest. Go hard. Dirty. Hurry up, everybody. Get online, buy your tickets, cause the game about to start.
All right. This is the stomping grounds right here, right?
Yeah, nah, for sure, man. Leeds Avenue. Shout out to everybody that went to Leeds Avenue with me, man. A lot of people was doing a lot of great things that came from this school. Word.
So you went here from kindergarten, so how did that work? Like,
Well,
I want to go to the beginning.
I didn't go to kindergarten here. Like
Okay.
I said, I went to West Side first, you know what I'm saying? And then we moved out here to Pleasantville. Then I came to Leeds Avenue, you know what I mean? I was probably in like 4th grade, you know what I'm saying? And 4th, 5th grade. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, man, like I was saying, I gave teachers hell in this building. Mr. Hayek, God bless his soul, they said, you gave that man a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? I was terrible in here, man, but Mr. Causey, shout out to Mr. Causey, because he the first one that was like, yo, play basketball. You told, play basketball. I wasn't into it, but I got out there, we played around, you know what I mean? We had a little team that played like different elementary schools, North Main, South Main. But yeah, it started right here. It came from here.
Nah, listen, we're gonna, get to the point where Lenny Cooke turned to Lenny Cooke. I see his guys out here.
Yeah.
Y'all should have saw it beforehand. They was telling me about all the great things Lenny done when he was here, right? So we're gonna march on to a few more stops.
Yeah,
see what's
for
going
sure.
on, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna go to the neighborhood that I grew up in over here, you know what I'm saying, and have a couple people on the show, you know what I mean, that can tell their story about me, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Leeds Avenue, man.
School number 3.
Yeah, that's the gym right there.
That's the gym right there, straight ahead.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's walk to the gym real quick.
Doors open. I can still hear him right now.
Right there, man. Them round backboards. We ain't got the glass backboards like the PSs and all of that in New York. You know what I mean? We got that round backboard with the orange square. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yo, Chicago used to have those in the 80s in high school. Like,
Yeah.
They play with half moons?
Yeah.
Okay.
They still the same goals, man.
Wow.
Same goals. But yeah, this is where it started, man, with that shit.
All right.
This is it.
So,
Apartment 17. Me, my mom, my dad, my sister, my 2 brothers. This is where we was at, man. Right here. Pleasant Villas, condominiums. Shit don't look nothing like a condo, do it?
wow.
This is where it was at, man. This is where it was at. This tree right here.
You gotta go to the tree.
This tree right here.
Everything all right around there?
Who got shot?
2 people. Who live it?
This tree right here. This is where I had my first basketball court, right here.
This was the court.
I don't know who it is. So, how was this pavement? Was this pavement just like this?
Just like this. Just like this. The nails might still be up there.
Was that branch there?
Nah.
Okay, that branch, okay, it grew over time.
Yeah. But this tree right here, I cut the bottom of a crate out.
Right.
And we had a crate right here. A milk crate. Word.
How many motherfuckers fell over there?
A lot of motherfuckers fell over there. Now, I'm going to tell you one even better, though. So we had the biggest cookout as kids that anybody probably ever seen. We in, what, 7th grade? 6th, 7th grade?
Right.
My parents was going away. They went to New York, actually. My Uncle Daryl, God bless his soul, he was babysitting us. So one day we was just like, yo, we gonna have a fucking party. We had one couch right here. We had one couch right here. We had a grill.
Yep.
Yo, we rode from here to Absecon, which is maybe like a mile and a half.
On bikes.
On bikes. Niggas on handlebars. We went and got glizzies, bread, and potato chips.
That's it.
That's all we had. This building this apartment right here, 13, was an abandoned apartment. So when it got dark, that's where we went with all the girls and shit. We went in the abandoned apartment.
House party was at.
That's where we had the house party at. Somebody came down the path. That used to be a path.
It's still a path.
Somebody came down and was like, yo, your mom and them coming through the path. Motherfucker was jumping out the window and everything, getting the fuck out of here.
This is like a Project X type.
Yo, we was kids.
Wow.
We was kids.
Badass Lenny and his friends getting in trouble.
We was kids. Word.
Nah.
Man, RT used to live right there. Lamar used to live at that one. Beat
was having fun.
Beat stayed over there. Beat,
I
dog.
cross him every day to come over here through this fence.
We used to break the fence right there. Where's broke at right now?
This is still the same fence.
Yep. We used to kick it, break it, so you can just climb through. You know what I'm saying? Word.
So how many people can you fit on this court?
Oh, now we played. We 5-on-5 right here. Yeah, we played basketball right here.
5-on-5.
We played basketball.
Yeah.
Right here.
5-on-5 half court.
Right here on the crate. Not even on a crate.
How old around?
We was probably like 11, 10, 11, 12.
Okay. I can see that. Being real creative with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because no other court. This was home court. This is home court.
God bless his soul. Mr. Fred bought RT a court.
Yeah.
And put it right here.
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all graduated from over there to over here.
We got a real court though. Put it right here.
With pole and everything?
Yeah. Poles.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's another one. Let's go. Keep counting.
Mr. Fred bought RT a court for us to play on. He ended up taking it down because my little brother, Vernon, he was bad as hell. So we wouldn't let him play. He would throw rocks at the backboard, trying to crack the backboard. Because it's some big ass, it used to be big ass like big rocks.
So he used to get mad?
He used to get mad because we wouldn't let him play.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So he would throw rocks at the backboard to try to break the backboard. So Mr. Fred took it down.
That was his father who bought it?
It was RT's father.
Oh, it was somebody else's father
that bought it. Yeah. It was
I've seen how much
basketball we was playing on a crate. So he ended up buying a goal for us, right, and put it right here. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's dope.
Word.
Salute.
It's deep though because like this is he never. When we wanted to find him, we was doing mad. We was the ones cutting off lights and shit, all kind of crazy shit, but. He was like on this court all day by himself. Yo, come on, 5-on-5, 2-on-2, 1-on-1s. But he just was like dedicated to this crate. Nah, for real, bro. Like when I look back and I see now, I'm like, yo, damn.
So when was the point where, you got to make it out of here and start playing in other places?
So, like I said, my dad, he was a big drug dealer for a while, but that turned a new leaf once we came out here. You know what I'm saying? He got out. Okay, we moved here, and then once we moved here, my dad he was wanted That's why we ended up leaving from here to go to New York. And that's how I ended up in New York.
And then the legend begins.
That's where it starts, baby. I went from Leonard to Lenny.
Just that quick.
Just that
and it started right here.
Right here. Right here. Right here.
And then who's the gentleman that built the court? Let's give him some love again.
Oh, nah, God bless his soul, Mr. Fred, RT's stepfather. You know what I'm saying? He bought the court because, like I said, like Beat said, he saw we was just out here. We was doing wild shit, but you gonna find me right here.
Was he a community dad?
Yeah, everything, like, we was the kids of this community right here. We was them kids, you know what I'm saying? It's a big field right there. We play football. We go over here to Holy Spirit High School in the winter. When it snow, we have big football games. Like, we was the kids of this community.
Well, I'm just saying, like the role that the gentleman played who bought the court.
Yeah, he was him, my father, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
My dad telling the story about coming to the window.
Oh, man. So I was like the kid.
You was the demon, motherfucker. Stop lying.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I was the kid that was doing the most.
Right.
So I would like to have fun. I would just cut everybody's powers off and leave my friends' lights and stuff on. But just like the parents know, like they see, like, all right. So, but I would come over every day and knock on his door. Doom, 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 doom. Can Lenny come out to play? No, stop knocking on my damn door. All right, he gonna stop. I'm doing it every day, even though he's telling me don't do it. I went to the back window. Knocked on the window and I'm doing like, yo, what's up, man? But his dad must have been ear hustling from his room.
Tell me about your dad. You was telling me a story before off camera.
Yeah, like
about
my dad.
on the party
because
play.
my dad, man, my dad was different, man. He was one of those disciplinary dads. Like, he messed up a lot, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't want us to take that same route. And we was bad kids, you know what I'm saying? But we was good kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We was just doing what kids do. Like,
just testing waters.
Yeah, like he would go around turning the power off.
Right.
Police go to his mom's crib, everything, like, you know what I'm saying? He would leave our lights on or dog lights on, or, you know what I'm saying? That shit he would do. So he'll come and visit me, man, and my dad be like, no, he's not coming out. Like, he'll tell you the story, man. Like,
go ahead, because, you know,
Yeah.
I don't want you to get too crazy, but Lenny, please, go ahead.
Yeah, but his dad was what we would consider was bad, because being strict was mean.
Yeah.
But he had his ears to what was going on. Nothing passed it. Nothing that we did ever got past him.
Yeah.
So we would come here. Well, I would definitely come here every day and knock on the door and ask him, yo, can he come outside? No, you can't come outside. And stop knocking on my door. Don't ever knock on my door again. But I did it every day, knocking on his door. Can Lenny come out to play? I told you yesterday, no. Don't come knocking on this damn door. I said, all right, well, I can't get to him that way. I went around to the window. Yo, come outside.
Yo.
Sneak out the window.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope. But listen, you and Lenny at that time was playing basketball and you played, were you the guard while he was the big man? How did that work?
Yeah, I was like, they used to call me Speedy Gonzalez.
That's it.
You know what I mean? I was just the little point, just flying all over the place that you couldn't chase down. But Lenny was he was long. You know what I'm saying? It's like his ball hand.
Pause, right?
I was going to get it. Pause. No Diddy.
Right. No Diddy.
No, we count the pauses that we said during this whole thing.
Right. He just, he was sharpening up. Like we played a lot of one-on-one games, and if he lost, he run it back. He lost, run that back. And yo, tomorrow, the next day, yeah, come on. We got to get that match over. But I seen like his determination. It was like, and I'm like, yo, it's just regular ball, but we just playing ball. We don't care about the wins and losses, but he taking that to the heart. You know what I mean? But it sharpened. I watched his from this crate. He had the meanest shot from all over on the crate. You know, the crate's like this. You know, the ball's like, ain't no swish.
Yeah.
He's like, but he had the form. I'm like, damn. It's the beginning, man.
The beginning is where we're gonna keep it at, right? Because we came all the way down here to get the real Lenny Cooke story,
Yeah.
you know, from where it started at. Like,
This is epic, man. This is
a lot of people, listen, a lot of people who probably gonna watch this, I want y'all to understand, right? There's a process and places that we have to go in our life, right? To make sure we understand who we are, right? And when I saw you, I tell you, watching you from afar and saw how you was dealing with people and the process that you went through your life to be at this point, to want to get back, I had to come down here and show you love.
Nah, I
man.
appreciate it,
You know
man.
what I'm
Thank
saying?
y'all both, man. The man behind the lens and you, bro. I appreciate it, cause this great do something big. Pause.
Again, we counting the pauses. I want y'all to listen. There's gonna be a pause button. We're gonna have some fun, and whoever probably to get it the quickest and hit me up on how many pauses we did throughout this whole show. We got a special prize for you. All right, no doubt.
Building number 17.
Yo,
And you can get the sign when we pull up. When we pull out, pause. When we get
Hey,
Ma,
bye.
what's good?
What's up, honey?
Talk to the people.
That man got a camera.
My mom shot the fuck out. Guess where I'm at?
Where you at? Pleasantville.
I told you.
Where we used to live at.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but look, you said talk to the man. The man's got a camera. Yeah, that was our
Hey, I took a leak.
Right there. That's it.
Yeah?
That's it.
Golly. I ain't seen that place on many moons.
Yeah. We're just out here recording, doing this docu-series. You know what I mean? So I had to bring them here. This is where it started.
That's where it started.
And I got this motherfucker with me, this fool.
Hey!
Yeah, so.
Yep, them all my little shit. They're all my little, used to be little shit. Little no damn more.
Yeah. So yeah, we just. What's good, bro? You good? I know, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'll be out there soon. He's the one that's doing this story on me.
Hello, hello.
My mom.
Hey, mom. How you doing?
He's the one that's doing a story on me, man. This one's gonna be dope. Crazy. Yeah, now he doing a good one though. Like I'm giving him pause. I'm giving him some shit.
Yo, how many times you done said pause?
But I'll call y'all later.
So you had to call Mom Duke, huh?
Yeah, I had to, man. It's only right. You know what I'm saying? She can't be here. We can't get out there. You know what I mean? Because of the distance. You know what I'm saying? She in Virginia and Emporia. Shout out to my family and friends in Emporia, Virginia, that always support me, keep me humble, man. But yeah, I had to call my mom, man, when I was here, while we here. You know what I'm saying? Because this is where it started, bro. Right here, apartment 17. You know what I'm saying?
So this the window. This the window.
Nah, the back window.
Okay. Got
He
you.
was knocking on the door.
Got
He was
you.
knocking on the door, but then he started going to the window.
He was talking about that earlier. He's like, yo, I used to go to. Did you start here? Did you have to go to the back, or you went to the back and went to the front?
started at the front door.
Okay. Oh, you started at the front door. Okay.
Yeah, word.
Nah. Let's have a seat, man.
Nah, for sure.
Listeners, okay. Where we at now is the early stages of, you figuring about what you want to do in life, right? So let's go through the process of when you was here running with your crew and playing with them on a tree to the sidewalk.
Yeah.
When at that point you left, right, to pursue better things in basketball, or was it your family just moved?
Nah, it wasn't even about basketball.
Oh, okay.
Never had anything to do with basketball. It's so crazy because I actually had a game at the school that we was just at. I had a game that day. So I come home from school, I'm like, yo, I got a game. I played for Newbie and Mine. You know what I'm saying? And My mom is like, no, we're leaving right now. Like, we're leaving New Jersey. And I just broke down, like, what do you mean we leaving? Like, all my friends is here. Like, I'm not, like, what we doing? And she's just like, no, we gotta go right now. The car was already packed and everything, and we just left. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, it was due to a situation with my dad, you know what I'm saying? And when we left, I was devastated. Like, I was never gonna come back. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I always found a way back here. You know what I'm saying? Always.
Do you think that's where things kind of changed for you?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. When it come to basketball, hell yeah. New York City changed my life when it came to basketball.
No, I'm talking about the situation with your dad where y'all had to move.
I mean, it was beneficial. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
it was beneficial. He ended up just having to pay hella debt, fines, all kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? And he stayed a free man. He's still a free man. They outside cooking out right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely beneficial. He changed his life around because it was either lose my mom or do what you do, because my mom was fed up.
What other parts of AC would y'all go hang out at besides the area right here? Like, give me some other neighborhoods and show them some love, because I know they're gonna be
Nah, I mean, it's more so just like Atlantic City, Pleasantville, you know what I mean? This is where we be at, you know what I mean? We're gonna go back to the city for a little bit. We're gonna shoot past the breezeway. Shout out to Venice Park. That's where my friends and family is over there. My twins, they be over there in Venice Park. Just shout out every neighborhood. The Village, shout out every neighborhood in Atlantic City and Pleasantville. North side, south side, you know what I'm saying? I get love from everybody from every neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of those ones that's neutral. I hang with everybody, I'm cool with everybody, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to all of those guys.
Your transition from there when you went to New York City, right? Mm-hmm. And all of those things happened for you, which we talked about in part 1 and 2.
Yeah.
There was a time where you kind of lost it all, right?
Everything. You know what I'm saying? I was with my ex at the time. Mm-hmm. We was living in Cherry Hill, nice, living a life, you know what I'm saying? And due to my mistakes, you know what I'm saying, I'll take that, you know what I mean? I lost her, and I lost everything that we had together, you know what I'm saying? And I was bouncing around out here in Atlantic City, you know what I mean, from casino to casino for a while, you know what I mean, for like a year and a half. Nobody knew, you know what I'm saying, because I kept it that way, you know what I'm saying? I'm very private when it comes to like somebody knowing what, I don't want to give nobody nothing to talk about, you know what I'm saying? So I always made sure, my dad always taught me how to be a man. When you walk out that threshold, no matter where you at, just be well-mannered and respected, you know what I'm saying? And people don't allow somebody else to dictate who you are. And that's just how I carried it for a year and a half, you know what I'm saying? And this guy right here, man, if it wasn't for him, I keep praising him. I'm always praising him outside of this situation, but if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be in the situations that I'm in now. For real, you know what I'm saying? All he wanted to do was come home. He was doing some time. He came home, and all he wanted to do was go to New York City and watch basketball. How can I not present that to him, knowing that I'm one of them ones from New York City that play basketball? And he goes out there with me, and then he'll tell you the rest in a little while. And it was history.
Y'all did some amazing things together, and somehow with all that you went through, right, you still find time to think about giving back to others, and hopefully they don't, be in the same situation as yourself.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I told you once before on the last episode, you know what I'm saying? Basketball wasn't my calling. Basketball was just a chapter in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like God put me here to make sure that people don't have to go through the things that I went through or make the mistakes that I made to be where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people can't handle that pressure, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I was built for this. You know what I'm saying? He put me here for a reason. And my reason is to make sure that people understand who I am and why I stand on what I stand for today.
The beginning of the next chapter of Lenny, do you think it was what you went through down here combined with the opportunities you can get somewhere else?
It was a mixture, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know what to expect when we got out there. You know what I mean? And leaving here, it was just like, I had so much weight on my shoulder, you know what I mean, as a kid, because I feel like my parents was going to work. I would get out of school, I had to watch my brothers and my sister. I had to still maintain a childhood. So it was a lot, you know what I'm saying? And to transition into a faster life, which is New York, you know what I mean? That shit more fast paced. Like, it looked dead out here. You get what I'm saying? But it's kind of crazy out here.
We know
you
it's
know
active.
what I'm saying? So,
we know it's active.
But at the end of the day, it was just like coming into a place where you don't know anybody at 12, 13 years old is different. You know what I'm saying? So now I gotta meet new friends, make new friends, meet family members that I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? And it was different. It was different, but like I said, man, my dad, a great dude, bro. Like, he's well known, you know what I'm saying? And he taught me how to be a man first. So at the end of the day, like, when I say, I'm gonna say that part. But to transition into New York City, man, and when I went to IS-59, when I first moved to New York, because I went to IS-59 first in Queens, and Daryl Showtime Hill and Ryan Williams, those guys was in my class. And they was like, yo, play basketball. I'm like, no, I don't know y'all. Like, I don't want to play. You know what I'm saying? And they was playing for 59 at the time.
So hold on, you landed in Queens first?
I went to Queens first for like 3 months.
Because you say you bounced around, so it was hard to kind of get steady friends?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it was just, I was one of those kids. I was never a kid that can get on a camera or in a paper or a magazine that say, oh, I didn't have my dad, or I didn't have my mom, or, you know what I'm saying? My parents been married 41 years, you know what I'm saying? And
all right, hard questions now, Lenny, real talk. You had both parents there. What made you choose to go outside the realms of, I guess, the rules of that was laid for you, right? Or just dad was just showing you how to be a man without no structure? What's like?
I mean, it was a little bit of both.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was a little bit of both. My dad ran the streets for a while, you know what I'm saying? But he took care of home first. You get what I'm saying? So it wasn't about not being stable. It was just, I seen a lot of shit. You get what I'm saying? At an early age. I seen how you can run the streets and take care of your family and make sure home is first and still do what you want to do. You know what I mean? It's not very beneficial because, like I said, my mom, she get fed up. But at the same time, it's like, all right, well, I'm still making sure the kids is good and you're good. That's what matters first.
So, again, let's stretch it. Let's take it another step further. With you having that and seeing that, do you think that will hurt your game because you had it all? You had the gift to take it somewhere else, but if you added the certain lifestyle of the party and the street elements to it, that you can still balance it both.
Yeah. Because I know I'm gonna perform well when I get on that court. But it's the little shit like hanging out, females, alcohol, chilling, people. It's the little shit that people knock me for. It wasn't basketball. It was never about basketball because I'm going to get it done. You get what I'm saying? So it was the little things that I didn't know that people paid attention to.
And one of the big things in actuality, pause.
In real life,
We got to
those
say that
are the
pause
things
again.
that matter the most.
Facts.
Because we know you can play basketball. But me not knowing and understanding and not knowing the business and not having parents and people around me that knows, it kind of, I ain't gonna say kind of, it hurt me. You know what I mean? But while it was going on, I was enjoying the moment. You get what I'm saying? And no regrets. I would change things, no regrets. Because coming from this, not having nothing, playing on the crate, hanging with my friends, I wouldn't change it. But I mean, I don't have regrets about that. But little things, partying, started drinking early, like shit like that, nah. If I could do it all over again, I'll have a sober mind. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I take a sip here and there, but it wouldn't be like parties. That shit's gonna always be there, forever, even when I'm gone. It's gonna be there. So once you're successful, that's what I preach. Once you're successful, you can do those things. I was doing it without being successful. I thought I was successful and never had made it to that level of basketball where I knew I should be.
I think the next chapter, just a little advice from the OG. If you take what you went through and give it to the children and guest speak at a lot of schools and camps, and which you probably do it, but I'm actually thinking.
No, that's my dream. I want to
do that to help
be on a high platform as
basketball.
a motivational speaker.
There you go, because I think you have a story to tell, and it's in the poem. It's in, it's in the history books.
No, for sure.
It's documented, right? So, and tell that story, man, because look, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? To play over there on the tree, right there in the parking lot, that's amazing. Then to go to the sidewalk, they had a makeshift rim, but it's still in the parking lot. The gravel is tough. You fall down, you get cut. It's over. It's a wrap. You're on the injury reserve list. You know what I'm saying? To go where you went and played against all the people you played against. Sometimes people want to document everybody, highlights like other people who have tragedies or go through something, don't have a real story and aren't human. They make the mistakes. Lenny talked about all his mistakes. So I think we should look at them the same. If your name resonates in some kind of way, as long as if it wasn't for, committing any crime or hurting anybody else.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Or messing with children. He ain't never do none of that. His rap sheet, he ain't never snitched on nobody. He ain't never been in a situation where he just made some mistakes in basketball. That's it. People go through things, but his name is always gonna be etched in history. So, man, I'm glad you brought me back, man. Let's go and make some of a move.
Yeah,
man.
we're gonna make a couple more stops, man. I got a couple people that I would like for y'all to talk to, man.
Okay.
And then after that, we'll sit down and chop it up with each other.
Right.
And then stay tuned for this motherfucker right here, because this is gonna be special. You heard it here first.
Y'all don't know.
Great things about EEP law is in our community partnerships, the relationships that we build with people who really care about our community, with people who hold high value in giving back, with people who are pillars in their community. Being said, EEP Law is a proud sponsor of Basketball Heads Podcast, the #1 basketball podcast in New York City.
not inclusive. Deep up in the game, so we gotta keep it moving. Reverse the pressure, state the name, now they live it. Blindfold their eyes and talk soft so they can hear me. Now listen, pay attention. I'm still stressed out with tension. I vision one nation doing lynchings. Street general, minister, lyrics imperial, mysterious. Microphone killers. Whoever tries to get busy on our tracks, fuck that. I'll make this clear. Y'all get busy all you want, but not in here. Wanna make this rap game fair? Tell your label send themselves because.
Look, this nigga right here. What up, bro?
You alright?
So look, going to Leeds Avenue.
Right,
We just
right.
left my school, right?
Right.
This was our school, right? He was supposed to have been the first NFL nigga from Leeds Avenue, and I was supposed to have been the first NBA player from Leeds Avenue.
Wow.
And I bragged on that since I left. Am I lying? Nigga was nice. He changed my sport. I was a football nigga. I said, nah.
Now I wish I had my whistle because I'll blow my whistle right now. I always
Stop right there. Flag on the play.
What position you played?
Linebacker, running back.
Linebacker, running back.
Yeah, he went to St. Peter's. He was nice.
In Jersey?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was nice. He was nice.
Great programs
this is
over
my
there.
brother, Kim Washington.
No doubt.
My brother doing a docu-series on me, man. I'm glad you was right here.
Man, I was walking away. I'm like, I think I know this guy, man.
How the kids?
Everybody
good? The wife?
Everything, yeah.
Love you, bro.
Love you, man. I see you later.
Yeah.
I see you around the way.
All right.
Yeah. All right,
One question before you leave. I can't let you. When did you know he had something special?
Man, he used to be, remember around the way, he's outside playing ball with a bomber coat on in the winter. Just hooping. I'm like, you not gonna come to the court? Nah, he on the creek. I'm like, yeah.
That same spot I just took him to the Pleasant Villas in the Landis.
Yeah.
That tree?
Over there, yeah.
It was a crate
In the
there.
back, yeah.
And then Mr. Fred,
RT Pop.
right?
Yeah.
Bought the other court. Oh, so you go back to those days.
Oh, yeah.
Nah. We all grew up together.
This was like 90, 91.
Like 91. Yeah. Hell yeah.
No, that's real.
I'm glad you was right here, bro.
Yo, good to see you, man.
Love you. Yeah.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, for sure. Love you, bro.
Love you, my guy.
All right. Were you working right now or you getting off? Okay.
So the man,
That's not playing, man.
So you a 2K nigga now?
Now, once I started fishing,
Oh yeah, nice. This motherfucker think he what's the bass nigga name?
once I started
What's the bass nigga that be on ESPN? You don't be catching no shit. Nah, you be catching some shit.
Listen, the last time I played Madden, it was PlayStation 1.
Nah, he fished though. Like he fished right here on the jetty, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I see you around the way.
Love you, Kim.
Peace, brother.
To the family, my love, you heard?
That's crazy. We just walking through it, and you see people you ain't seen in a long time.
Long time, man. Long time. But they all my brothers. Like we all, like you know. See, my thing is, we're going right here, B. You know, B. You go right here.
All right, bet.
You know, like when your circle is tight, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know. From young, you know what I'm saying? You know how people lose friendships?
Right.
I never lost a friendship out here from growing up. You get what I'm saying? So it's different. So that's why I say you might hear me all the time say, my brother. You know what I'm saying? It's because I never lost a friend, whether I left or not. You get what I'm saying? Now, it's been places that I've lost friends, but I never lost one here.
Was they with you during the ride? Like doing when all the things was popping, was going on? Was they there with you?
I already 12. You want to know what's so crazy about that? So he was going a lot of the time. He was in college.
Right.
He was in college.
Penn State.
Yeah. So a lot of my friends was, but a lot of them, it was just like, everybody went in their own direction to
Right.
benefit themselves.
Right.
Which is nothing wrong with that. But we always managed to meet back up. You get what I'm saying?
It's the first one to get there first kind of shit.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what matters to me a lot, because at times, like, one of my best friends, Dominique, you know what I mean? Dog, he went to the military, came home, came back to Atlantic City, became a firefighter, did a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Did a lot of shit for me. But it's just like, people very wrong. Like, you might meet a chick that make you change. You know what I'm saying? So, we can't knock that. We can't knock who you are. But at the end of the day, it's still genuine love. I'm at work yesterday. I get a fucking FaceTime from Dog. I ain't spoke to you in fucking almost a year and a half. But me not getting that phone call is better than getting a phone call. You get what I'm saying? Because
Right.
at certain times, the world we live in now, when you get a phone call, it's always something bad. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
if I don't hear nothing from you or hear nothing about you, I know you okay.
All right. Well, how many of these rooms you stayed in over your period of time?
This is just one casino, but I bounced around in a lot of these shits. You know what I'm saying? During my stages of losing my
Where we going?
right here.
Oh, okay.
Losing my lady at the time and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just.
What the fuck?
Fuck you. So it's just like during those times of hardship, you know what I'm saying? I had to bounce around from spot to spot to spot, and also be humble enough to walk outside with my head high, because I don't want nobody to know what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of the spots that I was at. Harris Casino, Bally's.
This ain't homeless, my nigga. This is better than most people live in our neighborhoods, man.
Yeah, but when you like to cook, when you like to do what you do, there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? But I made a way.
Right.
And that comes back to saying what I was saying earlier about my father. Well, now when I use that word homeless, I don't mean it like a bum on the street.
No, I didn't say bum on the street. I'm saying,
but what I'm saying,
I thought it was a smaller room.
But get what
That's all I
I'm
was saying.
saying though. When I say that, it's just more so of, I know I could have went to his crib, my man, the other people that you're going to talk to crib. I don't want to be a burden. You get what I'm saying? I need my space. You get what I'm saying? So it was more so of that. When I talk about, when I say I was homeless, I could have went home to my mom.
Right.
But I'm determined to make it without nobody else. And that's what made me the person that I am today. You get what I'm saying? So It was more so about that. It was more so about just, yo, nigga, get your shit together. And I did that. You know what I'm saying?
So what day was it that you decided to go to New York City and go to Gersh Park and to meet your girl?
These two right here. These two right here.
Yeah.
These two right here, man. All they wanted to do was go to New York and see basketball. That's all they wanted to do. So I was like, you know what? We out. Let's go. We're going to Gersh. They didn't even know Gary Irvin at the time.
Right.
I'm like, yo, my bro playing. We're going to be good. Get there. And They looking for me. I'm gonna let them tell the story from their perspective right here.
All right, listen, let's just get down to it, right? You guys are one of the biggest reasons why Lenny got to go back to New York and go to Gersh Park and then receive the love that he received that night and the love of his life.
That day. That night, yes.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So let's go back to the day and who came up with the idea and
All right, so
how it led up to that moment.
I just came home. I did my little stretch, and then every time, like anytime, when I come home, he's right there. So for years, he always been saying, yo, come to New York. You never come to New York. When I say come to New York, come to New York. I said, I'm gonna go, bro. I said, nah, bro, come to New York. I said, all right. That's what I want to do. I want to see, I said, yeah, this time I'm going to New York, man. I want to see some basketball. I want you to take me around the town. So he does that. We take the road trip. This time I goes by myself for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go up there, I couldn't believe, like, it was something else how he was like a king. You know what I mean? Like, I never seen that type of love being shown to him. Like, I'm seeing it when people say, hey, bro, Lenny, he in fad videos. And I'm watching him like, damn, what the hell just happened that fast from us playing on the crate and overnight. But I'm doing my time, so I don't know.
You're missing a lot of other bits and pieces,
so
right? Right.
It's like, yo, he's not him no more. He's him. And I'm like, what? The hell didn't happen that fast? So anyway, we trying to catch up. We always catching up, but he's trying to get me to come up there. So I finally go, and for the first time, I sees it. I see, like, wherever he was going, it was like red carpet, God. Right. Lenny, I'm taking the pictures. The picture with him and Fat Joe and coming out the Barclays Center. I took the picture. I'm like, yo, what's going on? So I get to the first game, and it was like red carpet. Lenny Cooke's in the building. We in Gersh Park. And I'm like, yo. So the very next week, I tell Pud, like, yo, you gotta come. Like, none of us from the city actually been there to see the love that he was getting there. We love him as a brother. This is the city he's from, but it was a different type of love.
Regular love, right?
So fast forward to this day at the park.
Don't even got to be the game. Wherever we was at in New York.
Yeah.
Didn't even have to be the game. Wherever we was at, it was a legendary status. Like, it was a historical event. Like,
so we at Gersh Park. Me and Pudge, we like, he's like, yo, come over here, we got the section, but we like, so, yo, this is legendary Gersh Park.
We in Gersh, we are walking everywhere. We're not standing in one spot.
Right. Like, so we enjoying the time. It's like a moment. We talking amongst each other, like, yo, we really here. Like, this is what we see on TV, but we actually here. We see him get the love he's getting.
It's a lot of people that's scared to come to Gersh. And we was there. Like,
and the love. The love that we received through him.
Even now, like the heartfelt welcome, and you know what I'm saying? Like, everywhere we went, they sat seats next front row. We front row in the seats.
So, with all that he went through, the ups, downs, and
it turned into a positive.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you see how it all turned out? Right. At the end of the day, y'all never judged him for, not doing what people thought he should do. You know what I'm saying?
It's always gonna be Lenny to us. Like,
facts.
He came up with a plan, right? Me and him talking, riding up to New York. He said, yo, man, I gotta go back to New York. I said, huh? He said, in 90 days, I'll be moving back to New York. I said, he said, I can't be here no more. I'm not in the right position. I'm going back to New York. This day that we driving up there, we in Gersh Park, and we see him talk to her, and so we bouncing around the park. So now we trying to find him at the end of the game. But we like, yo, look for the tallest dude with the
they switch hats.
They switch hats. So
Wow. Hold on. Him and his wife switch hats?
Right.
So
They just
And he just met her?
They just met. They switch hats, so we can't find him. So
That's
when we
crazy.
finally did, he was really in front of us the whole time, but we looking for the different hats.
So cute.
It was cute. So then he said to me, he said, I think I found it.
Wow.
This one day.
But we been said that before he even told us.
Yeah.
We been said that. Walking behind them. I mean, we in New York. He was Lovebird.
He said, I think I found
basketball.
So then we just start joking. We start making jokes about them switching hats. I love New York. I love Brooklyn hats.
Hello, Brooklyn.
Yeah, hello Brooklyn, right? So
Man.
from that day,
Shout out to Brooklyn, too.
Yeah, from that day,
Yes, sir.
she stayed. She stayed. She drove all the way down.
She
all
came
the way here.
to the city with us.
Right. She came to the trenches too.
We stayed at the room out there.
We stayed in the room out there first.
Yeah.
We stayed in the room out there. Then she came out
She
here.
came here.
Remember we came?
Yeah.
We took showers, got dressed, and went back.
But no, she actually came to the trenches. Remember, we was in Carver.
That's what I'm
Hall.
saying. We had it in the hood. Like.
Yeah. And this guy was like, rest in peace, Tyrone. We walk in the, he brings her in the crib,
He's tired.
and he's like, yo, I think I know her. He, no, you don't. You don't know her. I said, whoa,
We in the back of the truck. We in the back of the truck. I think
she mom.
we was on our way to Queens, I think. Cause we did every game. Like he said, he ain't never do this in history. And we went to every basketball game.
So, and this is where I probably was seeing them because me being out everywhere, I would just see him, right?
Every basketball
And
court that's known to man. In
I told him, like, yo, I need to get you on the show.
Right.
But I just didn't want to do it regular because I just wanted to see his progression, right? He was on a lot of different podcasts and interviews and had documentaries and things written about him. I wanted to watch him from afar and see him and how he moved about the city and how much love he was getting and where he was at. So when I used to see him, oh, for sure. But again, with seeing him happy from where he was from and giving kids love and I guess a choice not to be like him, it was for you guys that told him just give it another shot and y'all love for basketball, go back to it, right?
He said
We
in 90
actually
days,
forced him to go back.
he said in 90 days he'll be back moving to New York. He moved 2 weeks later. He met her.
Yeah,
2 weeks
he did.
later, he
He's back
said,
in New York.
I'm home. I said, what? And it was like 3 weeks later, he's like, I'm having a baby.
Now I got a beautiful son.
And now,
Balls!
now the real Lenny Cooke was birthed. The real Lenny Cooke was birthed. He was birthed, yeah, and that's how it happened fast, but it was like, from that point on, everything started falling his way. You know what I mean? His plan to go back, it was a reason.
Bless.
And since he went back, so many different things been presented on the table for him, and it's been going the way he wanted to go. And us being childhood friends, I'm proud of it.
Right, I'm very proud of him.
Allen Iverson hooked up with him. Gary Irvin hooked up with him.
Shout out to
you know,
G.
now he's, assistant coach of Nazareth. You know what I'm saying? He got opportunities and employment in New York City. He got his wife. He got kids about to,
Speaking
come
of
on.
other schools.
You know what I'm saying? Speaking of other schools. So this is the redemption story, man. And
I just love
you
it.
guys is
I
part
love
of it,
what he's doing
man.
for the kids,
For sure.
man. I love what he's doing for the children, for real, for real. Like,
Nah, he saw my.
a talented sport, getting it out there too. But
We
it's
seen
good
it.
that everybody hearing this story.
Like, we seen it though from
That's what I'm saying.
on that
Like
crib.
how it played out. It played out great. Like positive.
It all fell the right way. But even though we all took different channels of life, we all
when I'm not making it
stayed
to the
in
end, you know
touch.
that he's still the greatest player.
Yeah.
To me,
Beyond.
man, I'm talking about all around the board though. It's not just basketball. It's all around the board.
Wow. Like someone that you saw live and in person all the time.
Always been the same. Even with
Never changed.
the
Even
fame
with
and
the
everything.
fame.
Like he never changed. Like he always been Lenny.
Always try to come back, even when he was at his highest peak.
Lenny.
And he was like, yo, come to New York, come to New York,
Especially
come to
when
New
we
York.
was going through the trials and tribulations we was going through, we would make him stay away from us because of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and it was like, he took that and he's mine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, that's
the
real.
way of him doing that changed our lives too as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He said Atlantic City love him, right?
to death.
But he celebrated in New York.
Yes, and that's a fact. They love him here, but he is something else out there. It's like, it's mind blowing for us to, he was trying to get us to see this for years, and we just know, but to actually see it, and it was like mind blowing. Any barrel, everywhere.
Who's scoring 99 points in the Rucker, bro? He scored 99 points in the Rucker.
Come on, 99. Yo, Lenny, let's get some fact checking over here, man. Let's get some fact checking. 99 points. I don't know about that. I'm gonna challenge that. I'm a true basketball head.
Got 3.
Nah, he had 99.
Right?
No, the one Wagner scored 100 points.
You gotta know about it, nigga. It's a fact.
Say word.
99, who does that?
Wagner had 100 and the white boy in Texas had 101. Nigga, all 3 of us. 99, 100, and 101.
Broke the record.
Who does that?
What about the girl?
Oh, nah, the girl in New York broke my shit.
Hold on.
My shit.
All in one night?
No. She wasn't in one night. She was years later. She had like 126.
The same. Hold on. It's like, hold on. What? And who did you score these points on?
I was playing against fucking, I think, Demarest. Rich white school. Had no chance. I probably shot fucking 130.
So you did this in high school?
High school.
Oh yeah, that's what you said, high school. Okay.
They had it on sports.
No, I thought you said the Rucker, but I know.
No.
Okay.
Hell,
Right.
hell.
Hold on. So you knew what Deion Wagner, you knew what he scored?
No.
Huh?
Hell no. We was all in high school playing at the same time, 8 o'clock.
Yep, the one Wagner.
It was the same day?
Same exact day.
Yo, this is blowing my pause.
Day. The white boy in Texas had 101. My brother, DeJuan Wagner, had 100 and I had 99. The only one that got exposure for real was Wani.
Right.
Wani got the exposure because it never happened before. Ever. Word. No bullshit.
Wow.
No cap. That's what the young kids call it. No cap.
What's up, world? It's your boy, Glenn Pooh Harding. We in Brooklyn. Best Star, that is. At the world's famous Tom, Dick, and Harry's. Y'all know what it is, man.
So crazy, it's what I live for. Crazy.
It's so real. Fuck 'em.
I've been making moves on a poppy. You with it, then copy. I'll be a doormat, cause your format is sloppy. And he's so amazing. Angels is hating. Dudes losing patience. Fuck 'em, keep waiting. Tard is the gift.
709 Broadway. You're gonna go check out my guy, Benny Blanco. The #1 tattoo gallery in New York City. You heard? Let's go upstairs and check it out. Vintage art everywhere. Vintage toys, vintage games. Look at that. That Pac-Man right here. Locked and loaded. Y'all come through. Y'all know what it is. Shadow Gallery 718. It's your boy Glenn Pooh Harding. Basketball heads. Back at you. Peace.
So I met Lenny. I was in the 9th grade, and Lenny was playing, outside with my younger brother.
Who was that?
We was in the Landings.
Pleasant Villas.
Pleasant Villas, Landings,
On a creek.
which is like Pleasantville, but kind of had borderline Absegin. So Lenny a young boy, because at that time, you know, he really wasn't into the athletics. So he just growing up, he just hanging out, they just goofy. The biggest one, but he ain't got no real athleticism there. So, you know, he always come over, have fun. They take over the room because I'm on the rip and run. And next thing you know, I'm leaving for college, and they like this day room. So they took over the room. So when I come home, Lenny there, Lenny not there. Lenny there, Lenny not there. Where Lenny at? Oh, Lenny moved. I'm like, Lenny moved? All right, so I make sure, you know, over time, where Lenny? They like, yo, Lenny this, Lenny that. I'm like, nah, Lenny ain't doing all that. And he called, he talked to it, and he like, yeah, I'm this, I'm that. I beat your ass in ball. Cause at that time you wasn't playing ball when I was, you know, high school. And I'm like, yeah, you talk shit. Just cause Lenny from now to back then, Lenny can talk some shit. For real, it is what it is. So I'm like, yo, Lenny, when you come down here, we gonna play. Man, Lenny pull up. He like 6'5", 6'6". I'm like, nah, I ain't playing you, right? So I'm like, yeah, we gonna shoot. We just gonna shoot. Yeah. He could shoot, so he beat me in the shoot, and I'm like, you got that, you got that. Then he telling me, you know, every tall nigga talk about how good they is, and he like, nah, I'm like that. I'm like, yeah, all right. He like, nah, I'm number one player in Jersey, number one player in New York, number one player in the nation. I'm like, yeah, all right. He was like, yo, come up to New York one day. Come up. He's like, he called me out of the blue. He was like, yo, come up this weekend. I got tickets to St. John's Duke game. Pulled up, and I get there, and he take me to a mansion. I mean, like, big-ass mansion. I'm like, oh, shit. And shit tripped me out, because as soon as we get in there, I got a maid coming down the hallway. She like, yo, lunch is in the microwave, dinner's in the oven type shit. And just throw your clothes outside the door. I'm like, oh, shit. Hold up. So, you know, he changed real quick so we could get to New York. It was Dad. It was Miss Dad crib. Wow. It was Dad crib. And then, you know, we was getting dressed to go to Madison Square Garden. We get to the game. I ain't never been through no shit like this. And this is the little guy taking me on a little tour. We get to there. We got floor seats, Madison Square Garden. I'm sitting here, Lenny next to me, and Jay-Z next to him. This floor seat is Madison Square Garden, Duke versus St. John's.
What's happening, my guy? What's going on, Aziz?
Yes.
Cool, man.
What's going on, bro?
So, we down here doing this piece on Lenny. Right. You know, it's a podcast.
This guy, he paused up.
Yo, well, we counting, and it's crazy because we counting how many pause
he ain't doing Lenny's piece.
We actually do for the whole episode. But that's what I'm saying. When did you come into Lenny's life?
2016. I just came home from prison. Don't count us out, but we went to prison. But I went to my brother's house. Bougie was there. But yeah, we get into that. So anyway, him and my brother was mans. So real good mans, but
oh, okay.
That's during that time you're thinking about that now.
Oh, okay, got you. I thought he was on live just now. My bad.
I'll let you hear that off the camera.
Yeah.
So anyway, I come in. It's my brother's crib and shit. You know, there's a couple dudes there. This is this person. This is that person. I don't know too many people. I've been going for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, substantial amount of time. But this is my brother's crib, so I'm comfortable regardless. So I'm like, yo, bro, like, you know, there's drinks there, whatever. I'm like, yo, y'all, anybody want something or whatever, you know? He like, yeah, you can get me a drink. I'm like, fuck, who this dude? Yeah, you could put some, what the fuck he say, some cranberry juice or something like that right there, right?
So I'm like, oh, so you some big bougie nigga. Like, who the fuck, who this? Like, cause everybody drinking straight liquor.
Right.
He like spruce my shit up. So I'm like, nah, you want some bougie shit, get out of here. You can drink it raw, or you can just, just take it how you take it.
Right.
And ever since then, he been bougie, And then, I come to know his plight, things like that, you know what I mean? It wasn't like I just knew him that long. I knew him since 2016.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So when you became friends with him through your brother, right?
Yes.
Right?
That's right.
And then did you ever make that trip back up to New York with him at any point?
Oh yeah, we've been to New York. When the last time I was in New York, we was just eating. What was that? Wasn't that long though? Maybe like a month and a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you got to see him be celebrated like his other guys.
Oh yeah, I mean we done been through all of that.
Okay.
We done been in Brooklyn, we done had the games, we done hung out here, hung out there with
Gotcha.
T and we done did all of that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Introduced me to this dude, that dude. Yeah. Hung out with got me fall asleep in cars and stuff like he's a party animal. But yeah, go ahead.
So you mentioned G, he's now the assistant coach of NAS, right?
Yeah.
And do you think he can help those young men over there? I know he can.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, all jokes aside, this guy know the ball game. He know the game. He love the game. And he love the kids that's playing the game. So, just that alone, your love for the game. Like, I had coaches when I was little. I played a little bit of kids sports, not no real shit like that. But your coaches mean a lot to you when you're young. You know what I mean? Especially when they show have a real vested interest in you and then into the sport. So him being a coach, assistant coach, being in that area, he let that feel. Like he's been doing it ever since I got home through events. Coached at the Lang City High School, played out Camden. Like I've been through all of that with him. You know what I mean? I wasn't there in the early 2000s, but I went through every step of that with him. You know what I mean? And it was always something about the kids. It was never really. It was more or less about him trying to make sure the kids didn't veer off their paths and end up in messed up places because of his past. You know what I mean? It was never really about it when I talked to him. And we had a lot of little talks, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, word.
Was you kind of helping him stay on the right path and not fall back to where he was in the space that he was before?
Mentally and emotionally, yeah, I could say we helped each other. You know what I mean? Like I told you, I met him like I was fresh home from prison. So I'm coming from the bottom already. Everything's going up for me. You know what I mean? And we right there together. You know what I mean? And he have his times where we both going up, and then things might plane out, and then there's times when things sink back down. That's just life.
Listen, this is a straight question.
Right.
We call this the redemption story, and
Ever since I met him, he been on a redemption story though. He been trying to give back without nothing though. He been trying to give back to kids. Like, look, I don't want none of y'all to go through this shit that I've been going through. And even when I met him, he was here and went down and dipped down lower. You see what I'm saying? So it's not about like where the redemption started. He been trying to redeem himself for years. Since I've met him. And that's been over 8 years. So I can't just say, so was I part of it? His redemption story. His whole fucking situation since I met him was a redemption story.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? It's not like, okay, right now, he just made this, it just finally hit him. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Nah, his whole shit was about redemption. Like when I first seen him, right? And I finally, that's Lenny, all right, cool. I do my back history. He on YouTube already, this and that, I'm looking at his shit. He done been through some shit already, like, you know what I mean? Had accidents, fucked up his career a little bit, but a lot, you know what I mean? It was toe-to-toe with this dude, Brian, and, you know what I mean? So, he already took his fall. when I met him. Now you low, we went lower together, but maintained and, you know what I mean, held each other up, things like that. But it was always about getting back. It was already about getting back and getting your head above the water and getting some traction under your feet. It wasn't, shit wasn't sweet. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing given to him. I mean, he might have still had contacts and things like that from his youth or whatever. Dudes that really made it, things like that. But that's just a small piece when you stuck outside, you know what I mean? Yeah, he could have packed up. If he had packed up and went to Virginia, none of this shit right now would probably be going on. He ain't never give up. All right, cool. Bro, you can come stay with me, you know what I mean? I will call my lady, because she's a big ass part of that, you know what I mean? Bro this, bro that, nah, fuck all that, you can come stay here with us, this and that, you ain't gotta do none of that, nah. But, just so happened, while we was out here tripping, still fucking up, living out, you know what I mean, being outside, we got comps and shit like that, this and that, da-da-da-da, so 1 week, I'll get him comped out, he'll have the other side of the week comped out. He was doing this shit for like 2-3 years. So technically, bro's homeless. Him and his lady broke up, you know what I mean, this and that case may be. And he could always just pull up and do whatever he needed to do at my crib if he needed be, but he just made a way. Just like he always tried to make a way with the kids, you know what I mean?
We started in Brooklyn, you know, went around your way to Bushwick. Then we went and sat down at the Shadow Gallery. And then we told the people we was coming home.
Coming home, baby. We made it. Atlantic City, New Jersey.
So we got your story, we got your friends, we got your mom on the phone, you know. Everybody talked about your whole ups and downs.
I can't ask for nothing.
You know, so we're not gonna, you know, go on without doing our top five. All right, just how this game is played, right?
I'm listening.
It's like the hardest part of the show when we ask you about your top five. So hope you're ready for it. You ready? Let's have some fun with this, man. Let's have some fun with this. All right, my man. All right, top 5 guys you hoop with.
My team or against me?
Hoop with. Who's on your team? Yes,
team?
yes. Top 5 guys you hoop with.
That if I gotta start right now, the top 5, well, top 4, because I'm gonna be one of them. But the top 4 players.
You can't play with yourself. Pause, yo.
I do it all the time. Pause. But now, so, all right, exclude
top 5. Yes, right? Top 5.
The best players I ever had on my team, Gary Irvin, Adrian Walton, AKA Whole Lot of Game, Curtis Sumter,
Told you it was the hardest part. Pause. So you say Gary Irvin, Curtis Sumter,
Gary Irvin,
Whole Lot of Game.
Sumter, Adrian Walton, AKA Whole Lot of Game.
2 more. Told you.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm not. It's just because
I know.
I don't want to be biased.
There you go.
But at the same time, I'm gonna give you answers that people put me in a position to be great.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So with those 3, I have to add somebody like I gotta add.
Didn't I tell you?
I gotta add.
It's the hardest part of the show.
Because I don't want.
The hardest part of the show.
I just want to be honest.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
But after about 500 something shows, trust me, I know this is the hardest part of the show.
I want to be honest. I want to be honest. I would have to put somebody like people don't know him too much.
Okay.
Brian Raimondi.
Okay.
Which is Debbie's son. You know what I'm saying? Because he wouldn't pass nobody the basketball besides me. You get what I'm saying? So I have to put him in there as 4, and at 5, bro. I just think whoever else, you can roll the ball out there. And
nah, we need 5. We gotta get a start.
I can't give you a number.
I need one more.
Me.
Y'all heard it here first. Lenny Cooke played with himself.
All the time.
All right, top 5 guys you hooped against.
Do that shit gotta be in order?
Nah, just top 5 guys you hooped against. Anywhere.
Booger Smith, Kingston Park. He showed me what was street ball about. Hands down. I was a young motherfucker, right? My first real tournament before I got to the Rucker Parks and all of that, I played in Kingston Park against Booger Smith. Jamel Tinsley. You know what I'm saying?
Killers.
Since it ain't in no order, Jamel Tinsley, Booger Smith, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, Amari Stoudemire.
It's a damn good 5.
Dogs.
All of them.
Dogs, Hall of Famers in their own way. Like real dogs.
All right. Top 5 players in New York City history, from your perspective.
Lenny Cooke. Hold on. Let me ask you this though. And during my time, or just period?
Period. That's you know about. This is yours. Everybody got their own different starting 5s.
Lenny Cooke, number 1. It's my opinion. You gotta like it. We'll talk about it on DMs or whatever. Michael Jordan.
You're gonna get a lot of people debating you with that.
Michael Jordan. Carmelo Anthony. He's a Maryland kid, but he's from Brooklyn, Red Hook.
Can we claim him though? Can we really claim him?
That's what I'm at. That's what I was trying to say. Like, do you take?
No disrespect to Melo.
Because
no disrespect to Melo.
Like, oh, bro, you claim Brooklyn, but you from Jersey.
Right.
You was born in Jersey.
Right.
But my birth for basketball came in New York City.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? His birth from basketball came from Maryland.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to be Angel's advocate.
What I'm asking.
Right.
So
right. No, if that's
you my
facts.
comrade.
That's
so
right.
I'm gonna take Melo out the equation.
No. If that's what you want to do.
I'm gonna take him out the equation.
Okay.
Because his birth came from Maryland, and I'm gonna take me out the.
Oh, he wasn't born in New York.
He was born in New York, but his birth.
Got you.
You know
Got you.
So I'll take him out the equation, and I'll take myself out.
And we gotta take Mike out too, because.
And I'll take Mike out.
Okay.
So now let's do it. So the best players that I know, top 5 from New York City, Kenny Anderson, right? Take Kenny Anderson. I'll take Pearl Washington. Pearl Washington went to Boys and Girls High School.
Yeah.
So I'll take Pearl. I'll take Kenny. I'm gonna put my brother Gary Irvin in there.
Facts.
You want to know something crazy? That's 3, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you two young ones, right? No Diddy. I gotta go with Bashy. Gotta go with Bashy. Made history in New York City.
Facts.
So I'll go Bashy. So I'm gonna go Bashy, Pearl, Kenny, Lance Stevenson, and then Gary Irvin. It's my vibe.
And you notice he picked all point guards.
All Brooklyn niggas damn near.
Nah, this is dope, man. This is dope. Well, listen, man. I want to say thank you for inviting us down. You know what I'm saying? Me and my guy, Fa, took the road trip. You know, invited us down, got to meet all your peoples. You showed us the town. Thank you, man.
Nah, thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Thank you for seeing the vision of who I really am, though. You know what I'm saying? Most people want to do a story and it's always about Lenny and LeBron, your failures, or why you didn't make it. Bro, you really wanted to get to know who I am. Family and friends. And that's what meant the most to me, and that's why I say, yo, bro, nah, we gotta go to Atlantic City for the last part. You get what I'm saying? Everybody is out for themselves when they do an article or a documentary or a story. This was different to me. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about this shit.
Listen.
Talked about it.
My name and reputation speak for itself, man. I really, truly do this to make sure that guys like yourself never get forgotten. And, you know, we adopt you in New York City. All right? I want to let you know that you're fully adopted. We welcome you back to New York City.
But I also want to say that it's guys that I miss, like Jamal Tinsley and all of those guys that I didn't name, bro. It's not that I missed y'all, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of greats.
Nah.
It's a lot of greats, man, and I just feel like during my time, those are the ones that had the most impact on me. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
That had the most meaning to me. Just remember this, man. Use me as an example of what not to do. And my acronym is DREAMS. Do right even after minor setbacks. And you'll be fine.
Yeah, can't say any better than that. All right? Listen, this is Glenn Pooh Harding, Basketball Heads, the official home for New York City basketball. The Lenny Cooke story. The redemption story.
Redemption story.
There you go, my brother.
So let's go over that story again, man. With G. Herb, that moment when you became the #1 player in the country. How did that happen?
It was just so crazy, man, that we from Brooklyn, we from the town, you know what I'm saying? And just so happened we was roommates, you know what I'm saying? And Amari Stoudemire was that guy, still that guy, Hall of Famer, first ballot to me, you know what I'm saying? Deserve it. The career he had with the Suns, the career he had with the Knicks, you know what I'm saying? But in high school, Gary was like, I told Gary actually, like, yo, I gotta have 50 against him, bro, in order to be that guy tomorrow.
Wow.
And G. Herb, let me call him, bro. Let me call him. Because he can tell you the story he better than I can. All he wanted was me to go out there and have a triple-double and win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, before we went to sleep, he's like, yo, you're not having 50. I'm not. He basically told me, I'm not letting you have 50 because he was the point guard.
Right.
So he can stop it.
That's
unless
right.
I get the basketball off the rim and go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he could have stopped that.
Right.
And he was like, yo, nah, we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, you're gonna have a triple-double, we're gonna win the national championship, and you're gonna wake up USA player in the country.
#1 player in the country.
USA, it was USA basketball player in the country.
Right.
#1 player in the country.
Right. So, did y'all play on Lightning? Was this the Lightning?
He was playing for the Panthers.
For the Panthers, Long Island Panthers, okay.
Hell yeah.
Was the Long Island Panthers or?
Long Island Panthers.
Yes.
Long Island Panthers.
Gotcha. Trying to get him on the phone.
My night used to be long, bro.
Right. But basically, when you told him that you wanted to get 50, and he
I
said,
listened
"Nah,
to
you
him, though.
Triple double.
I listened to him, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was most important to me.
Right.
That I listened to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was more so not about. It goes back to humbling yourself.
Right.
I know I could have had 50. I knew I could have had 50. We probably would have lost. We probably would have lost.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mind you, my team was good. We had
Who was some of the
Curtis
people on the team?
Sumter, we had Jason Frazier, we had Gary Irving, we had, like, my team was loaded.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like that I had a team where, I couldn't get the triple-double done and still look good. You get what I'm saying?
Right. What did Amari Stoudemire do that game?
Yo, nah, the funniest shit ever. Amari Stoudemire dunked on Jason Frazier so hard that Gary Charles called a timeout just to laugh at him.
Hold on. Say that again. Say that.
Amari Stoudemire dunked on Jason Frazier so hard that he made he called a timeout for the laugh at him.
Wow.
But Amari Stoudemire is a different man. Amari Stoudemire was different.
Right.
He was a grown-ass man in 1915. He was different.
Right.
He's a Hall of Famer. Oh, here you go. Here you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Hey, look, so when we said to Gary Irvin, he called right in. What up, Jay? What's going on? We got G right here. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. Yeah. No doubt. Nah, he was just telling us about that game that against Amari Stoudemire when he said he wanted to go for 50, and you told him he ain't doing 50. He got to get a triple-double. Right. Wow. He said they had a triple double and they won by 20. Wow. He said the next day, the same story. He told the same story. Said the next day,
I would never been that.
On the hotel. Right, and y'all right in the floor.
I would never been that person without my brother. I would have never been a player in the country if it wasn't for him. For him. Never. Because it would have looked like I was selfish. Like, people would have judged me for that. If it wasn't for him, I would have never been a number one player in the country. And I don't mind saying it any day. Any day.
All right, G, salute, man. I'm gonna see you soon. I gotta come by Naz, all right? All right? I'll hit you up for today. All right. So, just to let y'all know, everything that he said tonight, he did not lie. That's one thing. He said this, Gary Irvin said the same exact story. So, hope y'all been following along, man.
You just got
to get out of here, head back to New York City. Me and Five, we got some things to do. Those of you that need, a dope cameraman, get my guy some cheese, get up my guy at Fahim Production. Right? I said that right, Five?
Five films.
Huh?
Same thing.
Right. So it'll come up on Father God, right? Hit them up on Father God. Right. What up? There you have it. The redemption story. Lenny Cooke. What more can we say, man? We're about to get out of here. Head up to New York. Keep the show on the road, baby. The Basketball Heads Live. Your host, Glenn, Cooke, Hardy. We are the official home for New York City basketball. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know the word.
Yeah. No. Good times. Barbecue. Clean bit. Hey. Cause if we got just one night, let's just make it one night. Everything is perfectly planned, make sure it's done right. I'm here with my family, and we got the girls who like to have some fun, but just for one night.
I remember way back when Mama said clean up them damn toys, and you better pick up them pants, boy.